As we age, our skin can feel dry and irritated. This happens for many reasons, including that skin is thinner and loses water more easily. Medications and medical conditions can also play a role. But there is good news. The right skin care can improve how your skin feels and looks. Joining us today is Egypt Bennett with Bennett Aesthetics in Winter Park to share some insight and recommendations with us. So Egypt, thanks so much for being here today. And yes, we look in the mirror, and as we get a little bit on the senior side, we wonder what is going on and what can we do. So as I mentioned in our opening, there's so many factors that can affect our skin as we age. So what advice can you give us?
Thank you. So there are a lot of things that you can do to help prevent aging. The main thing I always tell all of my clients is using an oil and hydrating. Hydrating inside and outside. So whether it be taking supplements, drinking 60 ounces of water, or mixing an oil with your moisturizer is very beneficial.
Okay, any particular, I'm sure particular types of oils, or what's the best?
There's definitely a couple oils that they can use. So I always recommend squalane oil. So that's from sugarcane. Sugarcane's a natural humectant. Anything with sugar is going to hydrate the skin.
Oh, good. So are donuts included in that?
No.
Well, I thought I'd check just in case, but interesting. So you mix that with maybe just a regular moisturizer that you use every day?
So any moisturizer that has peptides in there, anything with retinol would be really nice. Retinol is great because it helps shed the first layers of skin, so increases cell turnover. So it kind of just tells your brain, hey, my skin needs to shed, so you have fresh new skin underneath.
And something we talked about off camera is, you know, maybe in your youth you took those hot showers, you sat in a really hot bath, but that may not be the best thing for our skin as we age.
Oh, absolutely not. You're almost frying your skin. It's kind of the same as being outside. You know, you don't want your skin to increase those super high temperatures, so it's better to have the shower on like lukewarm to almost cold showers are better for the skin. It also helps tighten the pores.
So we talk hydrate, we talk about, you know, that medications, even some medications can affect how our skin ages.
Right, so some medications can. It just depends on your doctor, and I always recommend to my clients, speak to your doctor about what medications that you're using, and be sure too that if it is over drying your skin, to maybe see a dermatologist and how to combat that.
And I'm sure you tell your clients about having good lifestyle choices, because how that affects your skin as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Having great lifestyle choices is impacts a huge role on your skin. So not smoking, not being outside in the sun for too long, not pulling on the skin in abrasive ways, always being gentle with the skin is how to keep it youthful.
And it's all those things that you don't really realize you're doing that can affect the look and the size of your pores, the thickness or thinness of your skin, all of those different factors.
Absolutely.
So you mentioned hydration, okay, lukewarm showers and baths, and we're going to get to the important thing of living here in Florida, and that's a sunscreen.
Right.
Now, many of us of a certain age, we would go to the beach and we didn't know anything about sunscreen. We'd use baby oil and you had to have a tan. So, you know, I'm sure that is not the case now. So tell us here in Florida, what do you really need to do?
So there are two types of sun rays people don't really know. There's UVA rays and UVB rays. So the way to kind of remember that for UVA, I always say, you will age. For UVB, you will burn, right? So always making sure, even though the sun has both, being sure to find a sunscreen that helps protect both of those things. Anything over SPF 35 is way more effective, but anything under SPF 80 is better. Anything above 80 is actually not as effective as you think.
Okay, and it's probably every day, not just necessarily on sunny days.
Exactly. So when there's overcast, even the sun rays can hit you.
So it can still affect, you know, your skin on your body and the skin on your face. And maybe briefly for those of us inquiring, what are some professional treatments available?
So a lot of people can do many things for anti-aging. If you're trying to help fine lines and wrinkles, I would say do a radio frequency facial. Basically, that is we take the a tool. It's electricity. It's kind of like an iron for the skin, but it doesn't get super hot. It smooths out all fine lines and wrinkles. If not that, if you have even deeper set lines, you can do a peel. A peel will help take off those skin layers that we kind of spoke about before with retinol. So it's kind of like retinol, but the results almost twice as quicker. So instead of waiting X amount of months, you'll only see results in 2 weeks, which is great.
So there's lots of options for us as we age. So Egypt, thanks so much for the information. And especially here in Florida, it's important to expand your knowledge on skincare and skincare products. So Egypt, thanks again. Great information.
Thank you so much.